Okay, folks. In this episode, we try to make an controllable red drum. And what I mean by that is we combine it into a combinator and we will control our patterns by a knob. So let's get into the editor and into configure. And all what we need right now is one knob. So we delete everything we don't need. Maybe we could incorporate a run button, but okay, that isn't really needed. We could delete that. Let's focus on these patterns. So if we right click here and go to map to combi control 1, which is our pattern selector here, as you see, if I raise this knob here, we'd switch to all the 8 patterns on all 4 banks, so we get 32 patterns in total, and we could choose between them as we need to. And we also get pattern 0, which isn't accessible normally, at the 0 position. So if we drag down our knob all the way, we don't get any output here. So let's program something. So we start very simple. We're using the hi-hat, and maybe let's draw something very simple like that. On pattern 2, we try to improve on that. So we just randomly choose the pattern we like. Let's go to the third pattern, where we just copy the pattern from 2, Control C or copy pattern, and select pattern 3 and paste this here. So we get an exact copy, and now we could also improve on that by setting a kick drum. So let's keep this simple. It's a 4 to the floor beat, and on our fourth pattern here, we also import our hi-hats. We also get the kick drum, but in addition to that, we use the open hi-hat to get a little bit more into this groove. So it doesn't matter how it sounds right now, it's just an explanation. We go to the editor, and now we have the source pattern selector, and the target are selected patterns. Minimum is -1 and maximum is 31. So we get a total of 33 stages in total. That's too much for my little experiment here. So we go down to 3. So we got pattern 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 is on 0, 2 is on 1, 3 is on 2, and 4 is on the 3. That's why maximum level 3. And let's close this editor up. And as you see, we switch between pattern 0, pattern 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we could hook this up via remote overdrive to a knob on our controller, on our hardware controller. Let's do this real quick. We go to remote overdrive. We select a rotary knob on our device. It gets automatically detected, as you see here, as I turn it. And now we get the option to choose this as we like in our track. So this is a very short example what we could program maybe 16, so bank A and bank B full, with different drum rhythms in different step length or in different resolutions, even with shuffle or flamed notes. So this is really powerful, and we even could hook up, let's make this for an example, we hook up length of our 9th slot here, so our open hi-hats. We put the length of this hi-hat into our map to combi control, into our pattern selector. Now we go to editor, and down here the source range is where it starts on our knob. So if we go up to 90% of our pattern dial. So it begins at 90% and it goes from 0 to 100% in only 10% of the knob's way. So, and what we could do here is set this to the middle. So if we raise our knob, nothing happens to the length in the first half. So as you see, we could define a range where the length knobs begins. So if we raise this to 62, it will automatically pause at the middle position. And as soon as we hit the threshold of 90% of the travel way of this knob, also the length will start to rise. So if I play this now, hit run, nothing happens because we are in 0 position. If we raise this, option doesn't work right now, but we just need to lower this. Okay, my fault. We should go to 4 here, so we got a little bit of travel way for our 4th pattern here. So if you set this up right, you could have increasingly heavier drums. You could also automate something like a slight distortion and maybe a small room reverb except for the kick. So you could go pretty ham with this and only use one knob to control everything. So this is very user-friendly on live setups like DJs or some other live performances. This could be very handy. Okay, that's everything for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please leave a like and a comment down below. Make sure to hit subscribe. If you got any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. And if you like the videos I make, please watch more of them. It helps me a lot and it doesn't hurt you at all and at least tries to give you something. That's everything for today. Have a great day. Until next time. Bye.